Once upon a time, there was a little girl who went by the name of Goldilocks. And she was a beautiful little girl, although she got busted a couple of times for B&E. The only problem that she had, well, she had a problem with authority when she went through the woods, and she was told several times not to go into the woods, and she did anyway. That, as you can see, can cause some problems. Yeah. So, and at the same time, there's this family of bears. I don't know about you, but I got one advice for your kids. Don't with bears. They just finished making trout soup or whatever it was, you know, whatever gruel that bears eat. They decided to take a walk because it was too hot. Trout souffle or whatever. Their river trout souffle was too hot, so they decided to take a walk. Then along comes Goldilocks. She happens to see this cottage, and she decides to help herself. You know, just pulling another B&E. She sees a chair, tries to sit down, and then she starts complaining. Not only is it not her stuff, not only is it not her shit but she's helping herself to somebody else's stuff and complaining about it at the same time. So she sits down in the first chair, and the first chair is too hard. She sits down in the second chair is too hard. Sits down in the third chair, it's just right. But too bad her fat ass broke it. Now the little baby bear's going to come back and have some qualms about that. So what does she do? She tries the old man's porridge, and it's too hot. She tries the old lady's porridge, it's too cold. Tries the baby bear's porridge, and it's just right. Eats it all up. So after she's broken the chair, helped herself to their food, now she's going to climb in their bed. There's something just wrong about a little kid going into a den of bears, helping themselves to their food, breaking their stuff, and then going to sleep wherever they sleep. There's something entirely wrong about that. What do I know? What do I know? So, well, first she tries the first bed, of course, you know. She can't just go to the bed that's her size. No, she's got to go to the first bed, which is obviously way too big. And I do believe that when purchasing a bed, you want to choose based on your medical needs, based on your back needs. And I'm assuming that the father bear is probably a very large bear, so he chose this bed based on his back and probably went with a firm mattress. Wouldn't you know it, Goldilocks complains about it being too hard. Second bed, she goes to the old lady's bed, and it's too soft. Women tend to be a little more curvy than men, so they would generally want a softer mattress than guys do. So the mattress is too soft. Hey, there's one that's just a little bit too small for me, but I'm going to climb into it anyway because, hell, I'm not in my house in the first place. I climb into the baby bear's bed, smashed it right to the floor. But the mattress was still so comfortable that she passed out. Now the bears come back from their journey. Needless to say, they find the door has been left open because, keep in mind, a kid opened it. They generally don't close things wherever they want, whenever they open things. The kid opens the door, leaves the door wide open, house is full of bugs, flies, and everything else, and has trashed the place. Totally trashed the place. I mean Ace Frehley style. There's bottles of booze smashed into the wall. The couch was lit on fire. There's a stench that they didn't even know what the hell happened in there. Cigarette butts put out into their porridge. So needless to say, these bears are a little steamed.
Gene, you alright? Just cut it. Cut it.